Another thing I had forgot to bring up too, a lot of people are feeling it with this car insurance. Cause when inflations went up on groceries and everything you consume, you got services and bills and insurance and everything you gotta have to live and survive in life. And back in it snowballs back into having a house. Hey, can't nobody afford no house no more now. And especially if you ain't already had one established where you already been living in one and then put the equity to it or then already own the house outright. Like I own my house outright, but I still was making payments. But I was in a situation where anybody in my situation can sell the house even with you still owing on it. And then that's how I did. And then the proceeds pay off what I still owed on it. And then I got the difference. And then I just brought something outright that I can have to live in. And so that's why I said why people was out there laughing at me, at least I did, at least I had sense enough to do that. Versus somebody that ain't got nothing at all and just renting out of an apartment or renting out a house. I'm in way better condition than them and already a step ahead. But back to this insurance thing on cars. Now, like a lot of people saying back then, you could try to get yourself together. Like, okay, well, I got time to try to get my car insurance together and my tag, car registration, that stuff that you have to renew yearly. But shit is getting so high now where you can't even afford to keep your tag updated, let alone car insurance. So now they got these new devices out there where sheriffs and state troopers have a way to read your tag without even having to be behind you. And now I'm hearing, which they had this in a lot of states before it's starting to roll out with this AI thing. They already had back then where they would snap a photo of your license plate and they would send you a ticket saying that you ran a traffic light, or you ran the stop sign, or you went through a toll without paying, or you were speeding. Now they finna have it where it's throughout the traffic intersections of these little cameras everywhere, and hidden cameras taking photos of your car and of your tag and then sending you a bill in the mail. So now the state troopers ain't even gotta be out like they used to. And they also, the state troopers and sheriffs and the law enforcement, they're also using these tag readers. So they don't have to read your tag. They don't have to get behind you no more and read your tag or find out you don't have insurance or your tag is expired. They can read your tag without even being nowhere near you. So when you still see some of them sitting off in the corner, ducked off, they basically are reading your tags with these machines that you could just be passing through. Ain't even nowhere in their vision where they can look directly at your tag. They just have these machines, these devices now. They can run your tags now. So somebody else was bringing that up, and this is like my fourth time hearing somebody bring that up. And I had a lot of things happen to me recently of this change. And that's why I said, man, it is getting really bad out here to survive. Like somebody was saying, like, I barely can afford my water and gas and light in my house, let alone my car insurance and my car tag. So like, yeah, they making it harder for you to survive, man. It's like one thing snowballs, then you got citations and got to appear in court for some bullshit that you can't even afford to come up with. And like a lot of people saying, you can't even afford to buy a house or let alone own one, and people that already own houses are trying to fucking sell them and get out of it, like what I did. Because once you own a house, you are responsible for everything that breaks down in it, and you gotta hire someone if you are not knowledgeable or you're not skillful or handy in fixing whatever broke in that house. The maintenance of keeping your roof together where you don't have roof leaks, electrician, keeping everything up, like where you're not having issues with like an electrical situation, plumbing in your house. I'm talking about everything that's very vital when you're living in a house versus you staying in an apartment or renting out a house. Like when you own a house, that's it. That's how I know different people, they be talking about this on social media platforms when they say they rent out they don't specify that they're renting out a house, but they just make it seem as though they're renting to own, or they brought a house and is they're paying a mortgage to basically brought a house because they own it and they're paying a mortgage. Once you hear a person say, oh well, my landlord came out and sent somebody out to fix something that broke in my house, they already showing you that they don't own their house, because once you own a house, that responsibility is on you. And I know that firsthand, being a first time homeowner before I sold my house. Everything is on you. If you got a leak in your roof and you start having leaks coming from your roof, you got to fix your roof. You either got to do it yourself or hire somebody that know what they're doing. You have some lights, all your lights start not coming on. Now you got to either know how to do it yourself or have an electrician come out. And like a lot of people were saying, that costs so much money. I'm talking about thousands of dollars if you don't know somebody within your family that know how to do that. So like a lot of doomsday preppers and a lot of people that's preparing, they were saying that once you buy land and you get with a whole group of people and y'all have that land, which I advise that to be with just family and tight-knit family only, and people that are like-minded with you spiritually, because they made some good points about you need to hire people that are in the medical field, people that are dentists, people that are mechanics, electricians, plumbers, welders. You want all of these different blue collar and white collar individuals and families and groups in your group. So when these things arise and these problems arise, you will be covered. And now all of this stuff is starting to make sense, just looking at this stuff. So just wanted to bring that to y'all attention too. Just wanted to talk about some things, make y'all start thinking as well. But it's hard out here, man. That's why I said, if y'all can, if y'all are, some people are in this situation, some people are still a little bit in a better position than most. So if you are in a better position, or you're just able to, donate whatever you can, because I'm going to be using that to put directly into my tank, because my gas light is literally on right now, literally. And I technically ain't even got it like that, because now I'm trying to come up with some more money for some more things that I got to pay before a certain deadline. So that's why I said, anything that y'all can donate, please do, guys. Shalom. Thanks for watching.